Next, we had to ask ourselves, well, how are we going to organize this thing? And so we're going to keep it simple. We're not going to do anything fancy, magical, or new. This is we're writing a 5-paragraph essay, simple as that, for this EOI test, for this test that we're doing. So we don't need to do anything flashy, or flashy or fancy or anything like that. So we watched the video the other day, and he talked about using a 1-3-1 format. And so what that means is we have one intro, one concluding paragraph, and then we have in the middle 3 body paragraphs. And so that's how we're going to do it. So we said we're going to have the intro, and in our body paragraph 1, what we're going to talk about is what makes a planet a planet. That's what we're going to discuss. We're basically going to just provide a definition. Because after all, this is an informative essay. Like I said, we're not trying to persuade anybody of anything. We're not trying to tell a story. We are simply informing. In our body paragraph 2, we said we're going to talk about at least one reason. Reason 1, why Pluto has been demoted. The reason that I wanted to talk about in my practice paragraph was to talk about the fact that Pluto doesn't dominate its orbit, and it has, as the one guy said, it has an untidy orbit. So that's going to be in our body paragraph 2. For body paragraph 3, we need another reason why Pluto was demoted. And the one that I came up with for body paragraph 3 would be because there are so many objects in the solar system equally as large and interesting as Pluto. In other words, it's not quite so special as what we think a planet is of being. So that's how I was going to organize my sample paragraph. The intro paragraph, where we grab the reader's attention and provide our thesis. The body paragraph, I want to provide a definition of what makes a planet. Body paragraph 2, I want to talk about how Pluto doesn't dominate its orbit and has an untidy orbit. It's not quite there, planetary, as far as planets go. And then body paragraph 3, I want to talk about the many objects that there are in the solar system that are equally as large and interesting as Pluto.